Hello there, this is BenchSummer and this is my league today. I'm gonna play the replay, and this is my list. I'm trying this right now. 1 Pitland, replacing 1 Polluted Delta. I have 2 Lazaret Plating and 2 Autumnal Gloom. That's for blue-white matchup. Okay, I'm not using any veil anymore because I noticed that I just put it in against John, so I thought I was gonna replace it with Lazaret Plating, which I can also use against blue-white, which is the worst, I think the worst matchup for the deck. So let's go start this game. This is against Spy Conti. He's playing Dredge. But when we got match up, I thought he was on John Shadow, because I think the last time I checked, I got listed playing John Dead Shadow. So let's go. So I'm thinking it's John Dead Shadow, and that's my first card. I'm gonna move that because I don't have a land. So I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna get rid of Verdant Catacombs, because I'm thinking it's Gendered Shadow and I don't wanna keep mulling. It's just gonna Thoughtseize or Inquisition with turn 1. So in here I can at least take it and scry my next draw. So I'm gonna get rid of Verdant Catacombs here. At first I was thinking to get rid of this, and then I remember I can scry, so I got a Verdant Catacombs. So I'm gonna scry here first. I'm gonna look at the top card of my library. And I'm gonna draw some. I don't want that, so I'm just gonna fetch Watery Grave here. Okay. Overgrown Tomb. Okay. So it's okay, because I have another one for blue, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna Thoughtseize him, and so Dredge, not John. So I'm gonna take Cathartic Reunion here and pass a turn. I'm gonna draw. Traverse is okay. I need a Wraith or a Cling, so I'm just going to my turn. He's killing Tarn. Okay, this is better in case he draw another Cathartic Reunion and will turn on my stab. So I'm just gonna play Verdant Catacombs and pass the turn here. So he's gonna fetch here, and I'm gonna respond to his fetch. I always do that against Dredge because of the haggle play, so I'm just gonna fetch here for Breeding Pool. You want Breeding Pool so that you can later traverse for GCR. For traverse and GCR at the same turn, so we don't want to get Watery Grave here. So okay. And we drew another Cathartic. So now discard this and this. Now I'm gonna stab that so that he cannot dredge this turn. Okay. Now I can traverse for a Dead Shadow, yeah. That's a Dead Shadow, because I have a Dismember. And Dismember is threat next turn, or I can Dismember my own Shadow, but I don't really want to go to 6. You just need to Dredge to chill and I'm dead. So, and then I saw a lot of creatures, so I'm just gonna He's not dead anyway, even if I get the TBR, so I should as well not dismember my own shadow here. Okay, that's a good draw. I'm gonna play that and swing for 3. I'm gonna play Tarmogoyf here. Let's go to his turn. So he's gonna escape box here. Just leaving that because he's gonna come back. Okay, to this. Okay. Now I cannot dismember here, so I'm just gonna go to my turn. I don't have any play here. Now I drew Tire Fire. That's a good draw. Because he's gonna go 11 with my dismember. I'm gonna dismember this. Now this is just 16, but I can hit him for 2. So he's down to 17, and then Goyf will have an extra power. So I'm gonna Tire Fire him. And win the game. I'm gonna Tire Fire him. Goyf will go 6, and then 6 plus 11 is 17. Okay, let's go to game number 2 here. Did I sideboard against him? This is how I sideboarded. I took out all the push. I put in Spellbomb and Delay. I don't think you want a lot of push here, so that's it. I think Spellbomb is better. And Tarfire obviously won me the game there and won me a lot of game against Dredge before, so I'm not taking that out. Cologans is still okay to deal damage to myself and return a rate for little with that shadow if in case they play safe and clog the board before attacking. And so I think push is the worst card here. So let's go. Because I have Spellbomb, I'm gonna keep this. But he moved to 6 and he got Thoughtseize, so that this one I'm gonna squy, look at my top. As a pit land, I don't want that, so I'm gonna play Catacombs and get I need a red land, but I also need to scry, so I need to get a watery grave here in case I get a stub, so I can stub the reunion. Okay, go to his turn. I'm drawing Firefire, so I'm just gonna pass the turn, see what he does. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna play my Tarmogoyf here and pass the turn. I would really like a red land here, so let's go. He's gonna mill. He's gonna dredge. Okay, I'm gonna swing and cast a shadow and a Goyf. Need to block us, it's just at 13. Okay, let's see. Let's go through his turn slowly here. So it's gonna take that too. Okay, I'm gonna loam. Okay. So this one I'm just gonna swing these two and then cast my other shadow and Goyf. I'm gonna wait for another turn get a fetch or something to turn on the delirium. So I'm gonna cast Coifang Shadow again here. And Traverse will turn on the delirium, but what for, right? So I need a red land, so I need something to turn on the delirium and maybe Starfire him. Let's go slowly to his turn. He's gonna Ox here. I can die here actually, if you get lucky. Okay. He's gonna discard. He's gonna mill. I mean, he's gonna dredge. Okay, he just got one chill. That's good. And I can kill this with my Starfire. I just need an enabler for my delirium. Okay, now I got my enabler, and I have exactly 4 life to lose. That's a fetch. I have three blockers. I can kill one. Then, so I'm gonna Thoughtseize him. Okay, now I have a delirium. I'm gonna traverse for a red land, not to fetch. Blood Creep or Stomping Ground. Get a Blood Creep. I'm gonna shock. I'm gonna kill the Narcomoeba. Actually, I can kill Narcomoeba or Tug, doesn't matter. And he's dead because he can block 2 at 6, 12, 18. This is 18 damage. And you can see it, yep, I won that game. And next game is against Red Prowess. Let's go here against Jaker. Of course, I don't know again who I'm fighting against. I don't know what deck he's using. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a delirium here, so I'm not gonna mill this one. I'm not gonna mold this one. I'm gonna keep it. Let's go to my turn. Okay, saw that. It's a red prowess, so I'm just gonna... At the moment, I don't know if it is blue-red prowess or a red prowess or black-red prowess. So I cannot Starfire this in case you have gut shot or mutagenic growth. I'm gonna get blown out, so I'm just gonna get a swamp here and then Inquisition him. Okay, get a blood creep, it's okay. So I'm gonna take the Swift Spear here and let's go to his turn. Could have killed that, but it's almost the same. I'm gonna cast 2 creatures next turn, but Soulscar Mages have more impact because it can kill my big creatures, as giving -1/-1 counters. So it's gonna cast that and Swift Sphere for sure. Swing. Okay. I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna Thoughtseize this. I'm gonna get a 4th bolt. You're losing more life getting rid of Lava Dart here, so I'm gonna cast the... No, I'm just gonna pass here. Okay, looks like I'm gonna cast this, yeah. I'm gonna cast that shadow. I'm gonna make him use all his burn spell to kill this. So that I can kill his creature later. Unless he draw a bolt, that's gonna be so lucky. So I'm gonna cast this. I need him to use all his spells to my that shadow. So I get a bolt. Nope, just a lava dart is okay. And if I cut him off his land, it's gonna be also better. I don't know what that is. It tap a land for mana, so I'm gonna block the Soulscar Mage. And he's gonna leave because of Swift Spear. I think he didn't know about that, so because if he knows about that, he's gonna lava dart it, and he's gonna die. It's gonna be a 4, 3. Oh no, he's still not gonna die. Maybe that's why I didn't lava dart it. Okay, now I'm gonna cast Tarmogoyf here and just pass the turn. I took that so that I can Tarfire this in response. If I need to Tarfire. So I'm gonna block them both here. I don't have enough life to let one pass, so I'm just gonna block both and let him use all his spell. It's either use all his spell or we're gonna trade one for one of our creatures. So if he use all his spell, I can kill one next turn and then traverse for a shadow. So you lava dart again. So right here you're gonna count. So I think he's gonna use all his spells here. Lava dart is a good card. That's a good card for him because he can play around my Tarfire. But he doesn't know I have a Tarfire, so I think he's gonna kill all my creatures here and it's gonna be left with one land, so I'm so okay with that. Now we need to lava dart Tarmogoyf and all my creatures is dead now, so now I'm gonna put Verdant Catacombs so that I'm gonna Tarfire that first, sure, okay. Then I'm gonna traverse for their shadow and then play my Verdant Catacombs so that I can get the blue land tapped. Just I'm gonna get I think it's better to get a breeding pool here. It's okay. Gut Cling is really good, so I'm gonna play this and cycle it. Okay, I'm gonna swing here. I'm not gonna use my Cling because I have one land I can play around this bolt. I'm gonna play Shadow and pass the turn. Yeah, we concede there, and let's go to game number 2. How did I sideboard here? Took out 3 Six Traits, 2 Thoughtseize, and a Call Against Command. I have thought about Shrine of the Burning Rage, but I'm thinking that this is much worse than Tarfire. I'm just gonna stab it if I have a chance or discard it. So I'm gonna put in Delay, Either Gust, 2 Lazulite Plating, can save you from burn and give you a blocker. and 2 removal spells. This I'm gonna keep this because I have a removal and I have 2 extra draw. Okay, I'm gonna bubble and play my peatland. I'm gonna look at the top of his library, play my peatland and pass the turn. Then I'm gonna look again after he draw. I'm gonna look at the top of his library again. As you play that, it's okay. There you go. The thing that I'm thinking that is gonna kill me, and I don't have a blue land, and he's gonna top deck it. So what I need to get here is a delay and a fetch for blue land. So I'm gonna take it because I wanna cast my shadow as soon as possible before that goes down. And I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it at the end of the turn. I draw 2 cards. Is that good? So I'm gonna pass a turn. I think he's gonna Blood Moon here after seeing that I don't have a swamp. Yeah, so I need to draw here. I need to draw with this. Tarmogoyf is okay. I'm gonna cast my Goyf. I'm gonna bubble him again. I'm gonna cast my Goyf here. I need that swamp because I have the 3 dead shadows here. Okay, I'm gonna swing for 5. I think I have to Tarfire him. Yeah, I'm gonna Tarfire him for more damage. I lost here because, yeah, I was gonna cast this. I didn't TBR my Tarmogoyf. I forgot about that. I can bolt this and just wait until he kill me with the shrine. Yeah. If I TBR my bolt, I think I win next turn. But I didn't, so I'm thinking he's gonna keep drawing blockers, and it's gonna be bad for me. So I should have TBR that, and that is, he will be down to 1. Right, it's gonna be down to 1 if I TBR that. It's just gonna keep on blocking. I think that's my misplay there. Yeah, I need to cycle my street right now. I don't have time. Yeah, now I can traverse for a swamp and cast my dead shadow. So 1 dead shadow at a time. I'm gonna traverse for GCR and cast my other shadow. Okay, just another shadow. Because I have TBR, I cannot cast GCR and TBR at the same turn. Yeah, I could have won that if I TBR there, so he's 10 and then have a spike and then sacrifice it, so I concede here. Let's go to game number 3. That misplay cost me the game there, so I'm gonna keep this. This is a good hand, so I'm just gonna play Verdant Catacombs and pass the turn. So I can Tarfire his first creature. They don't play. Yeah, I'm gonna get Stomping Ground. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a Stomping Ground here and Tarfire that one. I have time to cast my Goif next turn. I don't need to traverse yet, so I'm just gonna play this and cast my Goif. Let's go to my turn. That's okay. Now I'm gonna traverse for a swamp. I think for a forest first, yeah. Traverse for forest. So I can cast the Blood Moon next turn. So I'm gonna swing here. I'm gonna bubble here and we wanna see what it's gonna draw. Land, so that's okay. I'm gonna cast my Dead Shadow. I'm gonna traverse for a GCR here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna traverse for a GCR here. I mean, I can traverse for another shadow. I choose GCR instead. Okay. In case you get a blocker, I guess. And not lowering my life total, where he can respond to a Dismember. Okay. And concede, yep. I won that game. Let's go to our next match. This is a bit harder too. STP, Blaster, Hardened Scale, Affinity. What happened here is I drew my first 7 and then it's kinda hard to decide because I have 2 draws. 2 draws here. This is a bad first 7. But when I search for his name, I saw his decks are from 2019 and Pioneer, and most of the decks that he was playing have artifacts. So he loves artifact affinity, and so I'm thinking he might be playing Hardened Scale, so I kept this hand. And I was correct. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna cycle my street rate, cycle it again, and play Foothills here. I wanna get rid of all my Shacklands as soon as possible. I don't wanna draw them anymore because I already have 5 lands. I can cast my call again, so that's pretty great. I'm gonna fetch for I think black green. Yep, Overgrown Tomb. And yep, that's a bad sign, drawing lands, a lot of lands, so I'm not gonna shock this one anymore. Clean, I have to clean that steerings or no. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna pass a turn. This one I'm gonna kill. I think I'm gonna kill Ozolith and Arcbound and make him discard. Oh no, I kill Ozolith and the token. So now I can kill Ravager here before I untap. I think I'm gonna cling first. And yeah, I'm not drawing really well here. I'm drawing really bad here. So I'm gonna play Watery Grave tap. And steerings. I'm dead here. I think it's yeah, I drew a Ballista, so I'm dead here. I'm just gonna put this to Ballista, and that's exactly 7 damage. Okay, let's go to game number 2. Our sideboard here is I took out Dust, Lurus, Stub, and I put in Delay, Engineer for the Hanger Backwalkers. I didn't see one, but I know that they play that. And Call Against Command. I think this should be okay. And Call Against Push. I need lands, but I think this is okay. I can disrupt his early turn, so I'm just gonna keep this, get an Overgrown Tomb, and Thoughtseize him. Let's hope to draw a land here. So I'm gonna take Ozolith here. That's an annoying card. It's really good on their deck. And yep, I'm gonna Inqui him first here. I can cling for a land, but I don't want him to cast the Ravager, so I'm just gonna get the Ravager here. So I'm gonna play. Okay. Didn't cast the Ballista. Okay, I clean the Ozolith because I want a land, so I'm gonna bubble him. It's another Ballista, that's okay. This time I'm gonna Thoughtseize the Dismember. Because I can cast my Goyf, but he can Dismember and sacrifice the Ballista. So I'm just taking the Dismember here and cast my Shadow. I'm gonna get Blood Crit. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna attack for 3 here. And cast my Tarmogoyf. Okay, Psycho. That's good. It's a good draw. I'm gonna cast my Goyf here and play Stomping Ground tapped. Guess I can blow him out next turn because I have push and TBR. So I should just at least not die here. He's dead next turn for sure. I can block with 2, but I don't think he's gonna do it with 1 card in hand. So I think he's just gonna block 1. So I have card unknown in his hand, so I'm gonna bubble. Look at the top of his library. Because if you block with 2, I wanna know what I need to do. Okay, that's welding here. That's nothing. So I'm gonna attack here. Get in black, so I'm just gonna TBR this and win the game. Just thinking he's gonna block with 1. I'm not expecting him to block with 2 because I don't think I'm gonna block with 2 here. I'm losing anyway, and if I block with 2 creatures, I'm just not in any position to win, so I think I'm just gonna block with 1, which I'm gonna push and then TBR. But in this case, he didn't block with anything, he just think I don't have TBR. Because it's the same anyway, right? So I think this is the good. If you're not playing around TBR, might as well not block with anything. Yeah, I think that's the correct play, what he did there. So let's go to game number 3. He just okay again because I have call against. I just need the fetch, so I'm gonna keep it. Oh, I didn't keep it. Okay, I didn't risk that I don't have a green land for Goif, so I mull and I got a call against and a Goif, so that's good. And another removal, so I'm just gonna play my Bloodstained Mire here and pass the turn. It is kinda annoying seeing this on the turn 1. So I'm gonna fetch here for an Overgrown Tomb. Okay, Blood Grip. Cast my Tarmogoyf. It's dead, that's okay. And do I kill this? It's actually a good draw. So I can traverse for my Dead Shadow here. I think I'm gonna Starfire that. It's okay. Still have these two. I'm gonna get Blood Overgrown Tomb here. Or no. Yeah, I'm just gonna fetch for a Goif here. I'm scared of Walking Ballista and another Dismember. I'm just gonna get a Goif and pass the turn here. That's okay. I'm gonna kill it at the end step. I can regenerate it, that's good now. I think I'm not gonna cast my Goif yet. I think I need to destroy this and return my Goif. Yeah, I think I have to destroy this and return my Goif. Or, oh yeah, I made him discard instead. I guess that's also good. Because I think there's a lot of cards there. This is not drawing lands, so I'm gonna play Watery Grave tap, I guess. Okay. What do we get here? Breeding Pool. And get the Breeding Pool here, tap. Now he's running out of cards, that's good for me. He's on top deck mode. So, okay, that's okay. I'm still on bad spot here. I need a good top deck here. TBR. That's okay because he's already at 11. So I'm gonna play Watery Grave top here. Let's see. I need him to draw land or something that will tap him out. Okay, Ravager is okay. I'm thinking here he's gonna block with this and then sacrifice it. This is a risky play next turn. I took the risky play here because I think he's gonna block with this and then sacrifice it. So I don't need to TBR until he sacrifices it. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna attack. And my calculation is he's gonna block with this and then sacrifice it for this. And his only play out of it is make this at least 7/7 so that he can kill Goyf so that he doesn't die, and that means he loses everything here. So let's go. So he's gonna block here. I'm not gonna cast my TBR. This is a risk because he can just not sacrifice it. Because I think, but he doesn't know what I have in hand, so it's also a risk for him, which is also a risk for me. So what I'm gonna do here is just pass you the priority and let him do anything, and he's gonna sacrifice it. And I'm gonna TBR Tarmogoyf here. And after that, he's gonna put all the counters on Ballista. 4, 5, 6. I need to make this a creature. See. Sacrifice everything so that he kept his Ballista as a 1/1. Yep. And now we're on even grounds at the moment, so let's see here. I'm not gonna fetch this, I'm gonna take the game longer as possible. I don't wanna lose even one life here. Now, I was thinking to get a Lurus here, but I don't have a Lurus, so I'm just gonna get another Tarmogoyf and pass the turn. It's okay. Now I need to. I'm gonna swing because it's a 1/1. So now this is good. He's dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing here. I don't think I need to kill that. And he's not gonna block for sure. I'm gonna return my Goyf and 2 damage to him so that he cannot use Horizon Canopy anymore. So I'm gonna target him with 2 damage and return my Goyf and concede. That's it. I won against Hardened Scale. Let's go to the next match. Is against John, against Red Mold. This one I don't know who I'm playing against, but this is a good hand because I have 2 discards and I can cast my shadow. So I'm just gonna keep this, gonna play Delta and get my Blood Grip and Inquim. So it's a Jund. I don't really care about the bolt, so I'm just gonna take the Totsis. cutscene. I didn't draw another Thoughtseize. I'm gonna cycle here. In case I get a bubble there, I can scry. So I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna scry here. Because I can traverse for a... I can traverse for a... Actually I can ink with a bolt and then cast my shadow here. Yeah. I'm gonna get another bubble, I don't like that, so I'm just gonna ink with him. Okay, I still cannot cast my shadow because there's a Rhino 6 and your shadow is only gonna be at 12 at 1-1. So I'm just gonna traverse for another dead shadow here. I can traverse for a Goib to avoid to play around Maelstrom Poles, but I don't think I need to. There's only like one of that. If you get that, then that's it. So I'm gonna get this. I don't want him drawing a lot of thinning his deck and drawing a lot of cards from Pitland. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna get a Watery Grave and cast my shadow. Go. Just gonna swing here. I'm just gonna cast Gorka. I don't have stub anyway, so I don't think I'm bluffing anything. He's under a lot of pressure, so whatever he got there, he's gonna cast it. He's not gonna think about my stub. So I'm gonna cast my Gorkland here. Let's go to my turn. Pitland. Now I'm in a good spot. I'm gonna swing. He's gonna bolt me. He's only out this BBE plus bolt. But I have a Dismember in hand, so no, didn't get it. So let's go to game number 2 here. How did I sideboard against Jund? Sideboarded like this. Took out 3 Inquisition, a Terrifier because I also play Goif, and 2 TBR. I put in more removal. Go for the throat. I put in Colligans for a grindy game. I put in 1 Ether Gas. I just put in 1 of that. That's just for trophy. Maelstrom Pulse, Abrupt Decay. You can also use that for Goif. You can also use that for Bloodbraid Elf in response to the Cascade. If you're not playing around removal or Maelstrom Pulse, you can respond putting in Bloodbraid Elf to play around the blocker. If you have a stub, you can just gust the BBE to get rid of 1 blocker, and then if you get with some rolls or a trophy, you can just stub it. If you get a decay from it, then that's it. But you can think about if you have to do that, but that's a very rare situation. Dazzle Plating is a veil. It doesn't draw, but it gives me a creature that I can sacrifice for Liliana. So that I can also use for blue-white control, not like Veil. So I'm just gonna play with this. Let's see. I'm gonna keep this because I don't wanna mull against a Thoughtseize deck. So if you have a discard, it's gonna get rid of this, but I have 2 Cologans, so let's see. Okay. What's happening here? It's lagging. My replay is not working. Let's see. Let's try this. Okay. I cycle. I do traverse, I cycle, and I do dismember. Okay. I think the steps is not working. So this might be... Okay, it's just lagging on the upkeep. I need to press it a lot. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna dismember that. I'm gonna get a blood grip here. And dismember that. Let's go to my turn. Okay, breathing pool. I'm gonna play Bloodstained Mire so that I can fetch for a water wave in case I have a Liliana. Let's forward to my turn again. Let's go if I'm gonna get a water wave. Yeah, I don't want to lose more life because I don't have a removal. Okay, this is getting harder now. I can traverse now, and then I can traverse again next turn, but I'm gonna die to a bolt if I track with this. So I think I'm gonna wait one more turn. I'm just gonna play my catacombs here or foothills so I can get a overgrown tomb. Because I cannot stop anything. This is gonna cast here. Let's see. We don't have a land. So I got 4. Okay. So I need to get... There you go. You got this. Now I can traverse. So I'm gonna bubble here. And I'm gonna bubble him here. I can double traverse here for double that shadow. It's gonna get a push. Okay. So I'm gonna traverse here for that shadow. And that's gone. So there's no more push on top. I don't have to traverse here. Because I'm gonna be dying to a bolt. Because you have a bolt here, so I'm pretty sure you have another bolt. Or something else. So I'm just gonna pass here. If you kept a bolt, you usually kept at least 2. And there's also a call against burn, so I'm just gonna and traverse here for GCR, make him block. What's thinking here? I don't know what he's thinking. He's lagging really bad. Just go to my turn here. That's a bad draw. I'm gonna play this land. And I'm gonna traverse for GCR and make all his creatures a blocker. I think it's a bad play, but I think killing this is the argument of getting GCR here is you win with BBE. If I get another shadow, he win with 2 removal and I cannot damage him this turn. But I can attack both next turn and block it. But I choose the GCR route because being aggressive. So now he's gonna, he need to block and I'm gonna GCR this. So he's at 4, now I need to stop it. And he have another burn here. Yep. He thought for it there for a while. He's thinking have another stub. So let's see it. Maybe another shadow won't cut it because I'm still dead to 2 burns. So let's go to game number 3. I hope this doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna touch him. I'm gonna keep it because I have a turn to go if. Okay, I'm gonna get scavenging ooze here. This is gonna make life hard for me. It's turn 3, so I think I'm okay with it. I'm okay with Ashok, so I'm gonna play Stomping Grounds here and cast my Goif. Yeah. Let's go to my turn. Took that one, that's okay. I'm gonna get a stub here. Okay, I got a shadow, so I'm just gonna get a watery grave here and cast my shadow and then swing with Coif. That's a good draw actually. So discard it, then I drew it. So you know about this one, so I know that this is a bait for his push for sure. So I'm still gonna use it because I don't want to lose my blue land, and it's a counter to tempo for him anyway. I still have another threat here, and losing this blue might make me not able to cast this for a while. So rather use it here. Okay, so I have a bolt. Got a stab. I think I'm gonna draw a stab here, and I'm gonna cast Coif and attack with this too. Okay. And the blood grip here is not gonna. With that, I'm gonna stab this, and then I'm just gonna win next turn because my Goif is gonna go 5/5 and +1. That's 11 damage. My Goif will go 5 from countering this. You can just leave it there. Pretty sure he's gonna kill this, or he's just gonna go Squatter, but I don't think you want to do that. You already played a land, tap. That means there's no push, so might as well counter it for the win. Okay, now we go to the last match. It's a bad matchup for that shadow because we're full of discard spells, and they have mainboard leyline. So see this. I don't know what he's playing right away, so I'm just gonna keep this because I have discard and draw 2 draws to get my green land. So I'm just gonna play swamp here and ink green. Okay, I'm gonna cycle first. I'm gonna get swamp and then position him. He kept a 1 creature So I'm gonna take the Boggle. Now I know what is playing. Let's go to my turn. I'm gonna cast Breeding Pool and cast my Goif. Let's go to my turn. I think it still didn't draw any creature here yet. I'm thinking here if I hold my stub up or cast my Lurus, so I'm just gonna cast my Lurus here. Because you need to get a lot of things for this to get going, and then I can just TBR my Goif later. And I'm planning to lifelink a lot of life here before, since I don't have a Death Shadow. So, okay, I'm gonna play that tap. I'm gonna swing these two. I'm gonna TBR Tarmogoyf here. So that my stub is get ferocious. Okay, that's okay. Spider Umbra is okay. And then, I mean Hyena Umbra. I'm gonna stab this armor. Because he needs to block this. Then I'm gonna take 3 from this. We concede. Let's go to game number 2 here. How sideboarded here is I just took out Colligans and put in delay because I ran out of time. I was asking in Discord of the Shadow. Ferox answered me that Ethergas and Plague Engineer is better than push. So but I didn't have to put them in because I ran out of time on the sideboard. So I only put in Colligans and delay, but next time I'm gonna be doing it like this. I can either guess the green enchantments and the Bogles. Plague Engineer is a good card, it's a death touch, even though they always have a first strike and protection from creatures. But sometimes they keep a lot of creature hand, which could be really good to name one of the creature type and erase them all in the board. So I think, I don't know, I'm not sure about Plague Engineer, that it could work, but I don't think it's worth it because of first strike and protection from creatures. So let's go this one. So in here, this is obviously a mulligan. So I'm gonna mulligan this one. And I don't wanna keep mulliganing, and this is still a bad hand, so I'm just gonna mull this again. This is much better. I have a draw. I think I'm gonna get rid of that shadow here because I cannot lose life. Effectively, I'm gonna get rid of these two. Okay, it's okay that you don't keep a discard because I'm expecting Leyline. So I'm gonna bubble myself here and play Swamp. I can cling this. I just want to draw my next land. I don't wanna take power out of my Goif, so I'm just gonna pass here. Not clinging. I gotta play Water Grave untap so that I can stub something. I also keep a land with no threat just to keep the ley line. Unfortunately, I mulled to 5-2 because of bad hand. So I'm just gonna draw this, okay, play this, and pass the turn again. Okay, I'm not having target for my cling. Okay, so gonna pass. I got fetch here. Okay, I'm gonna cycle this. Now that's a fetch. I'm gonna get the overgrown tomb. That's my Goif and a shadow. That's okay. This is for the one that gives vigilance to see if there's 3 lifelink. I'm saving this one for that thing, or the protection from creatures. Okay, I'm gonna cling Bloodstained Mire here and hope to draw something. It's okay. That's good. So I'm gonna swing with both. He didn't block, so I'm just gonna get a breathing pool here. I'm gonna cast Goif and Shadow again. Now I'm in a really good spot here. I need something good here, like a path and then protection from creatures so that he can win. I get protection from creatures, so he's gonna draw a card here. And then this is gonna go 6 because of its ability. So I'm still okay. I just hope we don't draw another land. I'm just gonna let it resolve, because if there's a land that is just sandbagging and they cast the one that gives Lascivous 3, I'm dead. Oh wait, it doesn't have protection creatures, right? So I'm not dead from that one, but I let it resolve because I'm not dying from it. Unless you have 2 1-mana enchantment and another land. So this one I'm gonna die because this is gonna go 9, this is gonna go 11. So I need to stab that one before he draw a card. Yep. So that's the game. I won that. He said it's a free win. A dumb game. But I don't know what he meant there, but yep. So I won the game. I 5-0 this league. And that's it. I hope I can show more of Lazo. I played in Autumnal and Autumnal Gloom, but I didn't face any blue-white. So I'm gonna be playing this list for a while because it's been really good. I did a 4-1 with this last Saturday, I think. Yeah, last Saturday. And I haven't played yesterday because I've been out and spending time with my family. So that's it for this. I hope you like it and hope you like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing here. And thank you and see you again next time.